Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Lear. 3 a.m. we like hope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. Zach, 13 Luke. Saint right. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Horn's going to throw straight away here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
On red. This side. Go. 11, Agate.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. 30. Gets the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
All right.
They run it again with Bigsby. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first and some room to spare.
First and 10 from the 43.
18. That's it. Where's the hot? Where's the hot? South. Set.
From the gun, Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stroud off the play fake. This is complete to Schultz. And he's taken down at the 30.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
18.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
18.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko. Hey, kill! Take right open.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Cut out left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set now, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stop. 11. Robin.
Again, it's Bigsby. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the 1st down, too. Off the play action, here's Stroud. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Second down, give to Tootin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in a hurry up here.
9 yards.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So that brings up second down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Looking to throw again on second down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Stroud off of play action. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Running left with Bigsby. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
They go play action with Stroud. He's got it. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their early lead to 13. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he's going to score a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Go! Viking 18! Viking 18! 60 Maverick! Go!
Back to work they go after the interception. Escapes the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll get you back to Jacksonville right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He gained 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cup 19!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again! And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, obviously I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans running away with it in the second quarter. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yeah. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
6, 19, Warriors, 70.
Back to the air following that pick six. That one's incomplete over the middle. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Davis gets it from the gun. Has room into the secondary. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Motioning one of the tight ends. A give right side. Here's Bigsby. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Handoff here for Bigsby. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and just 2 to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42. Going with Bigsby here. This is going to take him off across midfield at the opposing 45. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. With Bigsby. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, Stroud. Gets it downfield. On target to Ganson. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the dive ends in uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
They're on 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Handoff here to Davis. It's the first down, and he's still going. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off road here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Wheeled in by Thomas. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down from the gun. That finds Davis complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. In the red zone on 1st. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. He connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Ow, tonight. 118. Tonight.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Back in 60.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Rocco 80. Go.
Davis up the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That's good for a gain of 5. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second down run by Davis. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators of the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Here we go. 7.
Going to the ground again on first. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Going right back to Davis. And second down only works out for a yard. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He'll have the first down and even more. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut into the lead by another point.
Jaguars 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Go win.
To the air. Stroud. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. On 18. What's that?
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He dodges the tackle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Down by Caleb Ransom.
Well, I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Oh, right.
Plowing up the middle. Past midfield to the 45. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, Stroud. Dump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
On the quick, right?
Running back sets in motion. Working inside the red zone. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Motion.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. And start with a give to Davis. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll go again with Davis. Space on the right. He's got room. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars take 7 points off the deficit. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. That one's complete right side. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Completes another one to Thomas. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
19 Tigers.
Throwing it again here. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Dumps it off to his running back. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut into the lead by another point.
Jaguars 35.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Pickup there of 39 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Stroud to throw on 1st down. Finds his back complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. It's cut right side by Walton. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Slot man motioned over. 1st down throw by Stroud. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
It's now 2nd and
10. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready.
Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Oh, ready.
Here's Stroud again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Let's go. 11, 18. That's it. Look the hot. Look the hot.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. This connects with Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. That's gonna set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Hey, uno. 19 Texas. Why Tony?
Again, Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42.
65, 65. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The give left side. Here's Davis. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yards to go.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Set.
They'll throw third and long. Right side, cut by Davis. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Panthers tracking 60. Hawks, Buffalo 18.
Desperation time here on fourth. And he will get the first as they touch him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, it's a run with Davis. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Hits his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Big game coming, and Thomas snags another. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. With the pace here as the clock continues to run.
At the Texans' 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Let's go now. Cowboy
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Cam Little getting the call on fourth down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time left. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, hey. Swap. Another swap. 19 Texans.
They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Catch is made in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive off at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cut. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.